What did you all think of the Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer that dropped a couple days ago? Like that was on Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
Was it out?
Yeah, it was Valentine's Day at midnight.
I watched the trailer and I would be hard pressed to tell you anything about it. Like the Joker's in it or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean,
Granny Goodness is in it. Desaad's in it.
Where was Desaad?
Next to
Granny Goodness. Well, next to on the other side of Dark.
They were like,
that's who that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Who else wears a hoodie like that?
The guy from the Black Order.
I whatchamacallit, I didn't realize. I didn't recognize him.
Well, yeah, because usually he looks a little different.
Yeah.
Here he looks like he's posing for Playgirl.
I'll give Granny, like the Granny Goodness looks like Granny Goodness, at least from the quick shot we saw. Darkseid, I can say, is at least recognizable. I personally don't think it's a great Darkseid design, but if I saw it, I don't know that I would look at that and be like, who is it? I would be like, I think that's Darkseid.
The sensation I got when I saw this is like, why do they hate Kirby? Because that's kind of like a Kirbyism thing, not just the Kirby hands, but you got the brow, the nose, like that's where you differentiate his characters. You got your Ben Grimm, your Darkseid. Like there's certain things in the face that's what makes them them. The pose, like not one pose of Kirby Darkseid at all with the hands behind his back. Like it's so iconic. They show him doing shit and it's like, oh, that's great. Nah, man, Kirby made him look like a universal threat just by standing looking outside a window. And Snyder couldn't do that in slow motion.
I mean, it is really interesting because the introduction of Thanos at the end of Avengers is much more of a Darkseid kind of thing that happened there than a Thanos thing. It works for Thanos too, obviously, because Thanos is a Darkseid
analog.
Like inspired by Darkseid anyway. But that scene from Darkseid, even that version of Darkseid, it would have been amazing. And I can understand maybe they're like, well, we can't do that now because Thanos did it. He took our shtick. But that would have gone a long way with me. Or just like you said, like him standing in that like classic pose with his arms behind his back. That would have been really cool.
Like just going down the tank, like they do those little mecha things that they show the tank from. All these scenes are from the Knightmare anyway.
Yeah,
like,
I think you're right.
And not like movie plot points, so they don't even really matter.
You might be right.
They're just 2 hours of a movie that like has no bearing on the plot.
For all we know, like, listen, all the rest of the stuff that we see, like the stuff that's like the real world stuff, that's all the dream, and the nightmare is the reality. Who knows?
Nightmare.
Well, originally the nightmare was supposed to be like that's what actually ends up happening, and then Barry Allen travels back in time, and it was supposed to be three. His whole plan was so, and now it's not just the original Snyder cut. Now he's trying to cram in as much of that original story as he can in there.
Yeah,
because he's not going to get any more. That's the whole reason the Joker is in there. He wanted to do a movie with Batfleck and that Joker, and he didn't get he's not going to get a chance, so he put him in this one.
That's one of the weird things too, because I was thinking as I was watching this, he pulled off something that rarely gets to happen, and it's art is essentially never finished. You just abandon it, and he gets to go back because initially he was hindered by run times for theaters and rating systems and budgeting for special effects. And then everything went down how it went down, and Joss Whedon took over, and then you got crappier special effects even more because he had to make it work, he had to piece it together from what they didn't approve of what he did. So now he gets a chance to go back and give his vision, whether we like it or not, and he gets to work off of the stuff that he already experienced and saw. He has every opportunity to give us a great movie.
Right. He knows all the mess ups.
But that's the thing. It's like how much of those mess ups were what he wanted from the beginning too, But we won't know till we see it. And I think this sets a precedent for, maybe we will get another go around at certain things.
You think so? Oh, go ahead.
I want Raimi cut Spider-Man 3.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, the way he wanted it done without Venom.
All this mess because of a razor blade.